should help with your posture and just having your shoulders feel good. If they ever feel achy or feel like you got a rounded posture, maybe your neck hurts, maybe your traps are sore. This is all gonna help with that. So what we're gonna do today is some shoulder warm-ups, some stretches for your chest, and then we're gonna run through some strengthening exercises for your shoulder blades. We're gonna do a warm-up, stretches, strengthening, go back to the stretch, and then go back to the strengthening one more time. So we're gonna run through that now.
I have a question.
Question.
Why, a guy in the back, why do you work on your chest for shoulder mobility?
Because typically what I see with everyday, movement or whatever we're doing on an everyday basis, our chest gets tight because we're typing like this, or we're driving like this, or we're sleeping like this. Everything we do has this internal rotation on our shoulders. And then that's when you get, you're all of a sudden, your shoulders hurt and you have no idea why, your neck hurts, and that's why I wanna get that posture, get those shoulders to peel back, strengthen the shoulder blades, the rotator cuffs, the shoulder blades, the rhomboids, all those muscles back there to help pull your shoulder blades back. But you got this fighting it. So if we stretch this and strengthen back here, that's gonna set your shoulders.
How does that help your posture and your spine, lower back?
Posture, what takes the stress off your lower back is if you're this, right? You got this forward head and you're leaning forward, that weight is all going to your lower back.
Ooh.
Just because you have this posture. So if you now hold a neutral spine, you got gravity coming straight down at you instead of having this forward tilt.
Gotcha.
So let's run through those now. We're gonna go over the wall. We're gonna start with some wall slides. Let's follow me. So all these exercises we do, you don't need any equipment for. You don't need bands, you don't need weights. So that's why it's really easy to do every day. You wake up, you do it, you're sitting at the desk for a few hours, take a break, do some of these. So you're just gonna sit up against the wall. You can stand if you'd like. I like to sit because it helps me keep a neutral spine. Very important to do that. So feel your whole back up against the wall, pin your arms back. You wanna make sure your elbows and your wrists stay on contact with the wall. So keeping the chest up nice and tall. You're just gonna slide up as high as you can go before your arms fall forward, and then you're just gonna slide them back down. Elbows down towards your hips. Just breathing all the way through. We're just gonna go through 8 reps here. So that's 2. That's 3. Mine are a little tight right now, so that's about as high as I can go. Get a nice pinch at that bottom. Squeeze those lats. Really keep those shoulder blades back because that's the muscles that we want to work here.
Question?
Question.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much effort should you put into this? 10 being the max.
I would say about a 7.
7.
I'm giving maybe an 8 at the top here. I'm trying to go a little bit past my point at the top here to really get those muscles to fire. So I'm really trying to pin those arms back.
Okay,
So,
a lot of effort. Okay, good.
Pretty good amount of effort. So that's about 8. So now I'm gonna come over to the ground and we're gonna do a chest stretch. So sitting down, you're gonna put your hands behind your back. So your fingers are pointing backwards. So you're gonna peel those shoulders back. So the chest is nice and tall. And you're gonna drive the hips up to the ceiling. Just focusing on keeping those shoulders pinched back, just like you did on the wall slide. You're gonna come back down, fix my strength. Make sure those shoulders are externally rotated. Come back up, a couple deep breaths there. Tap the ground again. Come back up.
Question. Does it matter which way your fingers go?
You definitely want your fingers to point straight back because you want to externally rotate your shoulders as much as possible because that's the goal here. So if you have your fingers like that, your shoulders are internally rotated. So if we get those fingers to really rotate out, that's going to help get those shoulders back and keep that chest nice and tall. So that's why we do that. So mine are pretty much even. squeeze. And we're gonna do one more. Okay. So that's another one. We're gonna run through another chest stretch called door frame stretch. I like to do one arm at a time here. So I'm gonna pin my arm up against this frame here. You can do it on a door frame. So about 90 degrees, all right? Same leg's gonna come through. So we're gonna lunge our body through. Take some nice deep breaths. Feeling that shoulder blade come back. And then we're gonna rotate. Just move our body away. Pretend like you're looking over in the corner. That's really gonna get a nice stretch down your chest. I like to just point, keeps me in that direction. Now just breathe deeply. And allow my exhale to get me further in the stretch. I like to do 6 deep breaths.
Question, how many fingers do you like to point with?
I like to just kind of have a relaxed,
Does it?
hand. It doesn't quite matter. You can move your thumbs up. Hey, what's going on over there?
I like it.
So, pretend like someone, or you can wave. Hey. All right. Nice. Let's switch arms. Remember, 90 degrees, same legs, gonna lunge forward. I like to sink forward first, just to get a nice stretch, and then boom, really get a deep stretch now.
You're pointing to us. Nice, nice and straight.
All right, that's about 60 breaths. That already feels really good. So now that we got that stretched out, we got a little bit more activation in the shoulder blades. So now we're gonna go ahead and strengthen. So, first one is just the shoulder blade retractions. You can do this 2 ways. You can do this on your hands and knees. So we're gonna lock out your arms, and you're gonna pinch your shoulder blades, and then you're just gonna drive it away. So we're just working on retracting the shoulder blades and pinching. All right, if you can do that, no problem. Try and come up into a plank, and then come down, and drive it away. Down, drive it away. Slowly come down, drive it away as far as you can.
You're squeezing your Solace shirt pretty good. Look at that. That was good advertisement right there. Solace Stretch and Recovery, look them up.
So you want to do about 10 of those. You feel all those muscles kind of activate. On each rep, you feel a little bit more and more and more. Just make sure those elbows stay locked out, because you don't want to end up doing a push-up, because that's kind of what we're trying to avoid. So after that, we're going to lay down flat on the ground. I like to use a little rolled up towel, because you're going to rest your forehead on there, and you're just going to create a nice neutral spot. So a little tucked tailbone. We're squeezing the glutes. We're keeping the feet down, and you're going to keep your forehead down. So first thing first, arms are going to slide all the way back, palms up, and we're going to do 15 flutters in this direction. So long arms, they're going to pin down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Then you're going to come out to the sides, palms down this time. Same thing here. 1. Make sure you have really long arms. So I like to continuously reach my arms out wide as I do this, so that doesn't end up using your traps. Okay? So here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 15. This should get tiresome, all right? This is strengthening exercises. So you do want, that's why we're doing 15 reps. All right, next one is a Y. Same thing, arms are up. This is probably the hardest one. 15, 1, 2.
Mart, we're having a hard time seeing which muscles you're using. I think you might need to take your shirt off.
All that's the last time I let you video me live. Thanks.
Next time. We'll see how many thumbs up we get for that.
All right, so after that one, you're gonna go back, stay in this position, and we're gonna do some W pulls. Okay. So arms are up, keeping those arms driving up to the ceiling. You're gonna bring those elbows back and squeeze. Don't let those wrists drop here and go like that. Keep those wrists back. Keep them in line with your elbows. Squeeze, reach, squeeze, reach. Ooh, okay, that was 10. These should be tough. I'm starting to break a sweat a little bit because you really want to squeeze the shoulder blades. All right, so now we're going to run through that one more time, starting with that chest stretch. So up at 90 again. What we do, same leg, reaches forward, and then we reach across, and we breathe.
So you're really feeling this right in here.
Yep, all the way up, attaching to your shoulder. So
Gotcha.
all the way down here.
Are you pulling this lat muscle down when you're doing that?
No.
Okay.
Just
Just
kind of letting
concentrating on
that pull, just kind of take your arm back.
Gotcha.
Using your body weight to do that. And just keep a little bit of tension in the core so you don't end up, getting some...
Stay in
crazy
posture.
arms.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we'll switch arms. One more deep breath. Okay. One more set with the shoulder blade retractions and the other ones I have a name for. So, back to here. Bring them down and drive it away. Okay, there's 10. Back to here. All right, get lined up, hips tucked. Forehead down, palms up. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Breathing pretty hard there, Mark.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Body weight was hard. Last one here.
No weights involved. How much pressure are you putting in your neck?
There should be no pressure in your neck. If you feel like there's pressure in your neck, especially in this one, then maybe you're not ready for the Y. So maybe just start with this one and this one. If you feel like you're using your traps on the Y one, then just don't go there yet. You really want to feel it more in your shoulder. At any point you feel it in your trap, then we need to readjust. But that's it. So we did the warm-up, we did the chest stretches, and then we did the shoulder blade strengthening. So we did 2 sets through. Now your shoulders should feel pretty good. And we did that with just your body weight. So no equipment needed for this one. If you have resistance bands at home, feel free to message me or reach out and ask me what exercise you can do with resistance bands. It's a great addition to really help strengthen your shoulder blades and rotator cuffs for bulletproof shoulders. And they'll no longer nag or hurt or have terrible posture. So all those things go hand in hand. I'm a lot of breath.
Good work.
So now my shoulders feel great. Hope yours do too. Welcome to your daily shoulder mobility and posture exercises. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next week for another live edition.
Thanks, Mark.
Have a good weekend.